Are you a disorganized mess? Do you wish you could take your computer and games with you everywhere you go? You know, kind of like with, one of these little unit devices things. These is like a Palm device. Yeah, well, maybe this little baby is in the answer to your problems. It's called the Palm. This is actually a Palm device, not exactly like a Palm, and we're going to find out a little bit more because we've got Bill Deisel.
That's it.
Deisel, and he's the author of Palm for Dummies, and he's going to tell us how they work and what they can do. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Chris, good to see you. How you doing
too.
today?
Boy, you got about as much energy as I do.
Almost.
Almost.
Well,
You're
who
getting
does?
there.
Who does?
We're working on it. So tell me, and tell everybody out there who may not know, what exactly is a Palm?
Okay, a Palm device is a little organizer. It's actually a real computer that happens to be the most popular handheld computer there is right now. Got about 11 million people using them out there.
Wow.
So it's a real popular little critter.
So a Palm device is basically what I'm holding in my hand. This is actually made from Palm. I know a lot of people do get confused, and what I was holding up before was actually what they call a handspring visor.
That's right.
So this would be a Palm device, but not made by Palm?
Yes, they actually license them, so it's a type of device. Everything that's running what's called the Palm operating system that's made by Palm is referred to as a Palm type device. You can call them all Palms because they all do the same stuff. They run the same software, and if you know how to use one, you know how to use all of them. That's right.
So we've got, right now I'm holding in my hand, it looks like the Palm 7X.
That's right, 7X.
So what separates, let's say, the 7X from, well, let's say, is this the Palm M100?
That's the M100.
Okay.
That's right. And the 7X, well, actually, the M100 is the basic lowest level, and it's the most inexpensive one.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Yeah, this is the most inexpensive Palm. It runs $129 now at retail.
Wow.
And with no other catches, $129, and it does everything that most people do, really.
And what is that?
First off, it's aimed at being a really great organizer. That is to say, it takes care of your appointments, takes care of your names and addresses, your tasks and notes and all kinds of other stuff. You can also add up, there are 10,000 programs you can add to the Palm.
Wow.
Yeah, there's just an enormous amount of stuff you can add to it if you want to. Although, frankly, most people don't.
Yeah,
most people just use what's on it, and they're totally happy with what they have.
And I noticed we have up actually on the screen, we've got a Palm OS emulator.
That's right.
And this is a free download from Palm.com?
That's right. This is actually designed for people who are writing software for the Palm so they can test it out without having to actually blow up a Palm. They can try it on there. They can blow up their computer. See, it's much more fun that way.
Perfect.
Right.
And this would run, and I see we've got it written in there at 2 o'clock. You were supposed to watch Call for Help. So
I think everyone should put that in their Palm. That's right.
Definitely.
Put that in your Palm.
Okay, so so you could actually use this, if you will, to kind of, if you need something though for this, and the emulator in and of itself is a free download, but you need like the binary, what they call the ROM, in order to get the Palm on. I just wanted to make sure that users know that.
Most normal people aren't going to use the emulator. We're just using it because it's easier to see on television.
Yeah,
That's really the reason.
Now you're talking about, things that people could download. Is there like one big site that people could get games, utilities, applications?
There are several. Two of my favorites are PalmGear.com and Handango. I think we have
Palm Gear is right here.
Yeah, so all you have to do is search for either a type of program or a name of a program if you happen to know one. Browse. Look for games, for example. You type in games.
I typed in
Zelda.
Zelda.
Type in Zelda. Let's see if there's anything called Zelda in there. There might be, as far as anybody can tell.
Come on, Link. Get it, Link? I'm clicking on a Link in Zelda thing. Here we go. The Dead Army Work in Progress and Liberty 1.25. Okay.
So almost anything you're looking for that involves the Palm is in there.
And I see there's a zip file, and there's also one with an SIT extension.
That's right.
That's a Stuff It extension.
That's right.
So not only could Windows users use this, but also Mac users?
Mac users can too. That's right. This is compatible with both Windows and Mac, the Palm platform. And particularly the newer Palms and the handspring visors are particularly compatible with Mac.
Okay.
But any Palm device is compatible with Mac.
Now let's say, and speaking of compatibility, let's say, we were walking on the street and I had my business card in here and you had your business card in there.
That's right.
How could we exchange them real quickly instead of writing it down?
Okay, if we've already got the business card set up, which we'll have to show you how to do that if people don't know how to do it.
On the website.
All you really have to do is take the little phone button. The second button there is the phone button.
The phone button? Okay.
All you have to do is have both palms on. Hold that button down for 2 seconds.
Hold it down for 2 seconds. Oh, it says no business card selected, but I'd assume that if it was...
That's right.
It would actually beam it back and forth?
That's right. It just pops it across there.
Okay, now is this an infrared type of
That's right.
connection?
It's infrared. It's just like the thing on your TV. Your remote controlling TV, it just beams 3 feet.
And the big part about saying that it's infrared is you have to be within the line of sight of each eye. Okay, so it's had to be directly across from each other when we're talking infrared, as opposed to something like 802.11b where you could be anywhere.
That's right.
This is an infrared, so it has to be a line.
Right. So this is again more like your remote control and less like a walkie-talkie.
Okay.
So you got to see the person.
So we see the stuff what they have now, the Palm 7, the Palm M100s. They've got different things for different people.
Right.
What's the future of Palm?
Well, that's anybody's guess. Right now, I mean, really, everybody's wondering how this is going to go because they've got a huge number of people out there, 11 million people using it with 10,000 applications. The question right now is to make it more powerful. They're probably going to go to new kinds of processors, and they've got a new operating system out there now. So in the next, one can expect, I guess in the next few months, we're going to see Palms with the new Palm OS 4.
Okay.
Exactly what it's going to do, I'm not quite sure yet.
But it'll be good.
But I'd like to hope it's going to be good. Yeah, and it's still going to run all the old programs, which is really important to people who use the old programs.
Now, I'm a diehard. I used to be a Palm user, but I'm a diehard Pocket PC user.
Okay.
Why do you think the Palm is better than the Pocket PC? How would you convince me to stop using it? Which I'm not going to do.
I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. Given that you're a diehard, I probably wouldn't try to stop. But I think the real question is not which one is better, but which one is better for a single individual. You know, like any computer, we ask you, what are you going to do first, and then go on to what computer do you need?
Sure.
The Palm, for most normal people, for average people who do normal things, the Palm does everything they need, because research shows that most people on either platform are only using it for like three things. So Palm is going to suit most normal people most of the time.
And that would be like your addresses, calendar,
that's right.
Contact
tasks.
information.
In fact, there's a study last week from Gartner that says that 60% of handheld users only use the calendar and the address book.
Really?
That's all they do.
Calendar. So you'd be better off buying
most people will get everything they need out of the $129 Palm M100.
Now I actually saw I don't know, do they still? And maybe you can tell me. Are they still running the special on the 7X if you buy it with the service?
Yes, it winds up being $99 if you pay for the service.
Okay, the actual unit, but then you pay for the service, which is
$25 a month.
Really? They dropped it from when I had it.
Yeah.
I had it
it depends on how much data you get, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, the download it. Here's a quiz for you, and I'll have to upload the picture sometime. I actually won a Palm 7 by dressing up like Carmen Miranda.
We have that picture here. No, we don't, do we?
No, I don't think we do. I'll find it though. I'm not embarrassed by it. I won a Palm 7. It was like worth like $400 at the time.
Yeah.
So
the prices are amazing right now.
Yeah,
they're just amazing.
Pretty cheap.
So yeah, what you can get compared to what people use, it's worth giving one a try if you haven't tried one yet.
Very cool.